Rochester, Connecticut.
In car number 19, that will be Charlie McDougall from Derby. He's in the Newtown Pools car.
Then it'll be the Blue Moon Design Machine, car number 00, out of Bristol, Connecticut. The driver is Todd Clark.
And next to Todd Clark, that will be the Robert Bloxham in car number 79 in the Bob's Painting, Dell's Vinyl Siding car.
Then we go to the number 48 machine. That, of course, is car number 48 for the outstanding rookie. It is Alina Bryden.
In car number 89, taking over the ride for Mark Alkus tonight, will be Christopher Vians.
And now car number 21 was scheduled in the original starting lineup to start at the point from Walcott, Connecticut. The 21 machine will be Sammy Anderson in the Tick Mike machine. She is starting in a scratch starting position.
And then it will be car number 2, the man named Podium Paul French in the RH two-way radios car. And added to the field, then, Ray Crowley. He is in the passenger seat of the 2-seat modified. So Ray Crowley getting the ride. He is at the rear of the field.
Here they come, ladies and gentlemen, off turn number 4, Joey Farino. Moves to the inside of the front row. Teddy Hodgson outside with car number 55. It's a drag race to the bottom of turn number 1. Side by side at the point, and Hodgson has a little bit of extra oomph. Look in. The Charland machine on the outside, Matt. Car number 1 is looking for position number 2, heading for position number 1.
Bob Charland has had some great moments at the beginning of races as he is all over the Farino car like 5 o'clock shadow. Look at Jonathan Pulio. That car was destroyed a week ago. Teddy Hodgson's car was destroyed a week ago, but his dad was able to get that car together in just 3 days.
Well, they come off turn number 4, and back to the stripe they come. And JP, Jonathan Pulio, moves into the 3rd spot. Meanwhile, here comes Alexander Pearl with the number 7 machine. As Charland drifts up the hill, and here comes Buckeye. Buckeye isn't flying with car number 76, Matt. He's running on the tour and running here tonight, as usual, as a front-running contender in our SK Lights.
Buckeye has a bounce in his step as he got by Charland. Now Stephen Chapman in car number 14. He is on the move. Right behind him.
Oh, trouble now. We've got a car spinning at the bottom of turn number 2. It looks like the Sears machine. He gets it fired back up as car number 8 is headed back in the right direction. No, it's headed behind the wall.
He is in the Sears and Son landscaping car. We have a battle for second as Hodgson is able to pull away, trying to run and hide. Here is Buckeye. He has a power move going against the 87 of Farino. So 2 teammates, Farino and Buckeye, and that is Jonathan Pulio. And it is Pulio trying to squeeze his way past Farino.
There's no question about it. It is Farino still guarding the inside lane. We used to call it Mr. Inside, and he is showing that tonight. Pulio takes it in deep at a ton. The Tick-Free Mike's machine runs the top side. As they come off turn number 4, it is still Farino, but not by much, Matt.
Jonathan's dad, Ed Pulio, said there was a lot of work to get that car together after last week's accident, but he said he had plenty of help. Now, Jonathan Pulio on the outside, he is going to machine gun his way into second ahead of Farino. Farino has a leash on the inside groove, but it's not helping him now.
It certainly is not. They are wheel-to-wheel and side-by-side. Bottom shot down into turn number 1, and all of a sudden, the second-place car becomes car number 57. Jonathan Pulio off the pace, the back eye, number 76. And it is a consultation flag. Meanwhile, back up front, it's a good battle still between Farino and Jonathan Pulio. Look a little further back, Matt. We've got the 1 of Charland contending with the number 01 of Brian Narducci and the Matthews machine that has been very strong in recent weeks.
Yeah, that is a fight for 6th place. Chris Matthews has really come along since returning to the track. Charland has 4th. In his hip pocket is Brian Narducci. And Matthews, one of the stars of the show. And Wesley Prucker is starting to move up to the top tier in the field.
We saw Wesley Prucker come into his own last Friday night. Meanwhile, Paul French heads down on pit road. We've got a 5-car bid currently going on for the 5th position. Charland is the drum major in the parade. Narducci is right there to the inside. And here comes Prucker. down underneath Matthews, and there's one car behind them, and that, of course, is the Chapman machine.
And Narducci was able to flash dance his way underneath Charlotte. And here is Prucker inside position. So Charlotte surrounded by the enemy, Prucker in Pearl.
Well, they come off the turn. Charlene still continues to hold on. But Prucker and Matthews. Now Matthews is going for it in the outside. Will Charlene be able to hold off? They say you can't teach an old dog new tricks. But Charlene is showing that he can still get the job done.
Trouble on the front straightaway as the car goes around right near the safety road and the yellow comes out. So the yellow for the first time on lap number 12. So Ian being able to bide his time. Unfortunately, that combination doesn't help you when you have mechanical difficulties.
It does not, and the black flag for him was due to the fact that the vehicle was leaking. So we want to just explain that situation there. Green flag is back out. Teddy Hodgson continues to set the pace at the point. Jonathan Pulio into the second spot, and from there on back, they're all doubled up. And it is a battle between Farino, and outside of him is Alexander Pearl.
Teddy Hodgson's dad should get the Nobel Prize for physics because he has rebuilt that car into a rocket ship. He's being tormented by Jonathan Pulio. Then what a battle for third and fourth. Farino on the inside. He is the landlord in the inside groove. We have a problem in the second corner.
Coming off the turn, Matt, there's a car spun, gathers it back. We are still going to remain under green.
That's Alina Bryden, who ran into difficulty, and Pulio still within striking distance, within handshaking distance of Hodgson. Farino has moved ahead of Pearl into third place. Narducci trying to make a move.
He certainly is, and Prucker is going to join in that cat fight as they come off turn number 4. Back to the stripe they come. Joey Farino has held on to the bottom groove for 15 of the 20 laps, and meanwhile, Brian Narducci is stuck behind those two as they have been side by side, locked in together like twin pops as they come off turn 4.
Brian Narducci has a fast car and nowhere to take it as there is a double file bottleneck in front of him consisting of Farino. Now it alleviates a little, and here comes Narducci underneath his cousin, Alexander Pearl.
Alexander Pearl continues to dig in on the outside. Narducci makes the move. He's up to the 4th spot. Now he sets his sights to the outside. Farino comes up a little bit higher from that bottom groove that he has been running for 17 circuits. When they come back to the stripe, Teddy Hodgson is still the leader, but Jonathan Pulio just went a little quicker in the last circuit by, Matt. Here is the popsicle sticks. It's not over with yet.
Hodgson has a lead all over him like a ring around the collar. Is Pulio. Farino being tested again, this time by Brian Narducci. Narducci, he likes to be known as topside because he can run that top side of the track, and he is doing that right now against Farino down to the final lap. Hodgson trying to hold off Pulio.
There's no question about it. Teddy Hodgson has had a car that has worked at the front of the field. He has never relinquished the number 1 spot. Jonathan Pulio has been strong, a contender in second as he comes off turn number 4. Teddy Hodgson is back in winning form. Great run for Jonathan Pulio. Third goes unofficially to Brian Narducci. 4th spot, Joey Farino. Rounding out the top 5 is Alexander Pearl.
And then in 6 was Wesley Prucker. Stephen Chapman. I would say it was Jonathan Pulio who finished second. Let's go to Jeff Marconi in Napa, Victory Lane.
Well, Teddy, it's been a while since we've seen you here, but it's got to be sweet. Your 3rd win of the season, and you're going for more. That was an incredible run there. You got to the front and held it off. How'd you pull that off?
Yeah, we had a really bad run last couple of weeks, but my crew worked extremely hard after the wreck last week trying to put this thing back together, and it was a rocket ship all day. I knew we had to get the jump on Farino because he's been quick in practice all year. So we got the jump on him, and we just held him off. I didn't really want to see that caution there, but we held JP off at the end. So I just can't thank everyone enough that's on this crew. Monterey Fuel, State Cutters, Keith Rocco Racing for the awesome car. God, I can't speak right now. Ultimate Restoration, Jizz Welding, all of my crew guys, Pete, Robert, Trent, Tony, just everyone, my dad, my mom, my sister, just everyone who's on this car. Thank you so much.
Well, the last time you won, you made on NBC Sports. Maybe we'll see that again tonight. You had a fantastic run out there. But let's throw it over to John with second and third place.
Yeah, I got third place finisher Brian Narducci. Brian has to go up and do scoring for the tour race. So Brian, good run tonight, the 0-1 car. Took you a while to get up front there with a lot of big battles out there.
Yeah, we had a rough last week and just had to do it real clean tonight. So we passed everybody as clean as we could, and I don't think anyone had a problem with that. We got to third, which was good. I think if we had a yellow, we would have had a shot. Car was pretty on point, thanks to Todd Owen, Butch, my mom, Chassis Pro, Florida Connection, Robert Biel Construction, Rad Auto Machine, Hams Welding, Baldwin Automotive, just everybody on the car. Curly's Kids Care, Pioneer Valley Wheel Repair, Waddell Communications, and everybody that helps out.
Third place for the 0-1 and a good run. Let's talk to John Pulio. Jonathan, man, good run. 57 was flying tonight after a hard wreck last week.
Yeah, we definitely had the car last week. It's just hard racing up front. What are you going to do? But I got to thank all my guys. I mean, they got this car together in 7 hours this week. Car was completely junked, but I got to thank Mr. Reuter Plumbing, Race Choice, Tick Mike, Honest John's Used Cars, Big Egg, Gray Bar, Fox and Park, just everyone that helps out, all my team. And it just goes to show, we're a real deal. And I got to thank all my guys. We're not a big team, but we sure know how to get it done. And congratulations, Teddy. Getting a little tired finishing second to him, but congratulations.
All right, man. He drives a hot rod. It's the 57. It is JP Jonathan Pulio, second place in tonight's SK Light Modified Main Event.
About what good times we had. Every day was a Saturday, 'cause I ain't got a thing to do. Have a good time. That's right. Just won't have a good time all night. That's right. That's right. I got some cold shit on some ice. All the fellas coming. Gonna drink us a beer tonight. Try to find me a girl or two. I hope you find me a redhead, 'cause I've never been in one, but I bet it'd be a good